Who's the best?
Some of them I've been there through the trenches, through their careers. Akon is probably one of them that I've traveled the world with him. We've shot videos in Africa, in Europe, and everywhere. And he's such a good-hearted person. What he's doing right now in the world, he's not even doing music right now as his focus. He's lighting villages in Africa with energy. So he's just a really positive person and someone that I find like a brother.
The Todd Shapiro Show.
Bilal Vakani here, reporting for the Todd Shapiro Show. I'm with Gil. Now, Gil, before I go through all your great accomplishments, you're like Cher. You have one name.
No, it's actually Gil Green.
This is Gil on my notes. That's all right.
Yeah, no, Gil Green is the full name.
And it's a full name, and you've directed music videos with John Legend, Pitbull, Chris Brown. I'm going to skip some of these. I'm only going to list my favorites. It's going to take a long time. Lil Wayne, Kanye West, Neo, skipping that person, Drake, Usher, Flo Rida, P. Diddy, Timberland, to skip her, Robin Thicke, I don't know if I like Robin, Nelly, 50 Cent, skip those guys, Snoop Dogg, Busta Rhymes, skip those guys, Rick Ross, Wyclef Jean, Common. I guess I like the Roots. So you've done some great stuff.
Yeah, been doing it for a while. It's an honor to do music videos. I mean, it's a dream job. It's a passion. It's
better than my job.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love it.
Be honest.
You gotta love what you gotta do. So
I do love what I do.
And really excited about being in Toronto, helping to launch the new brand here, which is our company, Mess, making every second successful. And I teamed up with Zach, and
I'll just hold that happy the rest of the interview. You don't want to mess it up.
There you
go. It's got very good balance. It has some very good balance. So why Mess? Because you jumped right on it.
It's really the message behind it. Aside from the cool designs, Mess stands for making every second successful. And that's indicative of my career, the people that I see and admire in this world that are focused, have a good work ethic, and dream big. And to me, there's a message behind this brand, and that was the thing that tied me the closest to it. I mean, I was a kid that was 12 years old, dreaming of working in the hip hop community and filming, and I pursued my dream, and now, like you've read the roster of artists,
it is a roster living.
So I think it's really about trying to take that message that I feel in my life and put it out there in the world and let young people know that with the right work ethic, they can dream big and they have to make every second successful.
So obviously we're here at TIFF. Mess is pre-launch. So explain to me sort of why this is the place to start Mess.
Well, one of the founding partners, Zach Lauren, is from Toronto, and he's the one that came to me with the idea, showed me the designs, and partnered up. And so this is hometown for him. And to me, Toronto is that type of city, like a lot of the urban cities in the U.S., Miami, L.A., New York. It's a melting pot of cultures, and it's really like you have such a variety of different people, different backgrounds, and usually they're like that because they're immigrants that have come to either this country or the U.S. with aspiring to become something bigger and make every second successful. So what a better place to launch it than the Toronto Film Festival and Toronto. And so
now I gotta have some fun with you. You said the melting pot and all the different cultures. Can you guess my ethnicity?
I would have to say
it's very hard.
Indian.
That's half of it. What's the other half?
What's your last name?
That's a good one. Vakani.
What is it?
Vakani. Vakani.
Vakani. So Persian?
A little bit. That's like an eighth of it.
An eighth Persian.
So you haven't got anything wrong yet, but you haven't got the entire puzzle.
Pakistani?
Yeah, that's the other half.
Okay.
So you got like there are other pieces. Can you guess the other pieces? Or this is becoming can you guess?
Let me see.
Because you haven't got anything wrong yet.
Looking at your bone structure.
Bone structure.
Looking at that hairstyle.
I might give it away.
Definitely ain't Puerto Rican.
No. Come on. All right, the other ones are Turkish, Kashmir.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think if I'm missing any. No, those are the other two. Turkish and Kashmir. Those were another eighth. These don't add up to a full thing, but yeah, ballparking.
Okay.
It's mainly I have one grandmother who's just everything basically.
Well, there you
of
go.
all those. So, and I had both grandparents were from India and Pakistan, and they cross mingled.
Yeah, they're not allowed to do that, are they?
It's pretty risky in the day, right?
Yeah.
Quite a while ago. In terms of, I got to go back to the artist super quick because this is a fun thing to talk about as well. Who was your favorite?
The artist.
Yeah. You've done all these music videos. You got to direct them. Somebody's got to be really fun to work with. Someone's got to give you like a lot of feedback, or just be a lot of fun to work with.
A lot.
They're all great.
Most of them are. Most of them are.
Who's the best?
Some of them I've been there through the trenches, through their careers. Akon is probably one of them that I've traveled the world with him. We've shot videos in Africa, in Europe, and everywhere. And he's such a good-hearted person. What he's doing right now in the world, he's not even doing music right now as his focus. He's lighting villages in Africa with energy. So he's just a really positive person and someone that I find like a brother.
I was going to make a joke about you picking Acorn because of the alphabet, but that seems inappropriate, so I'm not going to do it, although I said it. So you're at TIFF. Is there a party or a movie or anything in particular you're really psyched to do or you've already done?
Well, a good friend of mine, a producer that I've worked with throughout the years, Roger Yabina.
Mr. Radio producer.
Roger Yabina produced a great movie that's premiering here that Nick Cannon directed. It's called King of the Dance Hall. And anyone that knows my career knows my affinity to the Jamaican culture. I spent a lot of time there growing up. Used to DJ sound clashes in Miami and everything. So a lot of the artists I work with are Jamaican artists. And so, I'm hoping he can sneak me some tickets.
He isn't just sitting right beside you, is he?
Yeah, he is. Roger.
Roger, you got it popping.
I'm trying to get the tickets. We're sold out, and I just found out he was here. But I think we're gonna do it old school hood style. Just show up 30% people tickets.
So my family did this.
Yeah, that's how we do it. So he's gonna get in there. I've been trying to get him to watch it since before it was done. So I really want to know his opinion since he knows so much about the culture, for sure. I'm texting right now.
No pressure.
I already harassed everyone. I think we should just do hood style old school. I've never been on a list.
I've sat next to the projectionist before. Do that.
Now, I know you said 30 deep. I would offer to join you guys, but tonight's WWE Backlash, so I'm going to grab a burger and then I'm gone after this. So, not that I was invited, but I just want to clear that up. Gil, it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. And thank you for spending the time with me, because I'm not the best guy here.
I appreciate it. Big up to Mess, making every second successful. Look out, these designs are going to hit you very soon. They're going to be all over Universal. Gil Green, check it out.
The Todd Shapiro Show. Turn up your speakers, especially if you're over 65. SiriusXM 168.